Okay.
All right. So, in in my last video, I said we're gonna do the post cancellation nostalgia critic, but before we move on, I wanted to introduce my friend to the lovely world of Doug Walker, that is the nostalgia critic. So I am here joined today with my co-host, that is my guest, my amigo, that is Crumble.
I think I pooped my pants. I think it's in there. I think it's. Oh, I feel it coming down. I feel it running down. It's running down my leg. Oh God, I gotta go real quick. RQ.
As you can see, he was very much enjoying what we were just watching.
No.
So, alright, so I just showed you some videos, not really in context.
Yeah.
So, I feel like now you've seen some videos. I should introduce the character more properly. That is the nostalgia critic. You know, of course, like what he was. The whole just the whole shindig.
Is there a difference? What's going on with them? Is there a difference between Doug Walker and the nostalgia critic?
That is a very important thing. Thing I've been talking about on my channel.
It's like night and day. I mean,
there's no. There's a split in. No. There's a point. There's as a Derrida would say, a decentering.
Oh my God.
In his cancellation period. So I told you.
Starts to fade. Reality and fiction begin to merge.
Dude, that's literally like
He's
that's
just a
literally what happens in
wrestler.
That's literally what happens in the climax of To Boldly Flee. The nostalgia critic gets eaten up by the plot hole, so Doug Walker could live on and do whatever he live on as a human being.
It's actually shocking to me now that I think about it that I watched the Doug Walker movies before I watched a single nostalgia critic video.
Yeah, let me just let y'all know. He watched Kick-Assia, Suburban Nights, To Boldly Flee in one sitting. Just even I couldn't do that.
It was pretty good.
Like it's just funny. I think
they're pretty funny movies.
I think they made me laugh. I thought they were pretty funny.
I like the part when you saw nostalgia critic balls.
Dude, I think my favorite part about Kick-Assia was just learning not only that there was a person called Drew Wario, but that he killed himself and was a fucking suspected sex pet. No, actually rapist. And finding that out in the same sentence, when Enrico told me.
Finding that out halfway through watching them all, it was literally just an awakening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so let's begin this. I'm bringing this back together. Okay, so I would say the main concept of the nostalgia critic is this. He's it's like the name says, he's a critic who reviews the nostalgic media. But like I've mentioned in this show, I would say the underlying joke is something that he borrows from James Rolfe in The Angry Video Game Nerd. Now, what is that? Well, the underlying joke is there's this guy who's just so fixated on children's media and just shit that you shouldn't
just children in general.
Yeah, and children in general. I mean, but that's a discussion for a different time. But he's and it's oh yeah, this is pretty sad and pathetic. That comes to a climax in his Scooby-Doo review.
Why Scooby-Doo review? what a random review to out of all of them, it's Scooby-Doo who breaks
Dude,
him.
It is 30 minutes long, and it is just so convoluted. When usually my videos, when I'm reviewing just one regular video of his, it's 10 minutes. That one went to 17 minutes, and that was just mostly me trying to explain the plot of the episode.
Oh my God.
Fucking nostalgia critic is gonna watch Scooby-Doo, and then his past, present, and future self do it at the same time. So apparently that creates a time paradox, and so he has to do the review in order to save the world, in which he actually kills himself with a grenade. While all that's happening, he gets sent to purgatory with the guardian angel he killed in a former video called... Oh my fucking God, dude, you're ruining my video. You're just... That is literally the worst thing you could have done.
I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay.
I mean, actually, I'm that's pretty much like
that's,
yeah.
that's pretty much all my videos down to a T.
Honestly, like I felt like just kind of dead watching that video. Having to like explain it made me just manic. Like, you know that like famous scene of like Charlie and like Sunny in Philadelphia, like where he's like that like wall of like notes and like papers.
Exactly.
That's how I felt while explaining it. Dude, because like there's just so much going on. There's like also the dinosaur bit. Like he created like a couple of years ago. That was like a running gag in his series. That actually comes back in this The Review Must Go On, which is his return video. In that video, it's like this kind of like pseudo kind of like horror video where he's like the nostalgia critic's like coming back and he's like you're like come back in his mind.
God.
Yeah.
It's not
like,
even
it's just like it's a 30-minute video of him just like debating, should I come back, should I come out, and then like there's like a bit where like other members of like Channel Awesome are like, no, you shouldn't do that, dude, that's whack or whatever, and it's like
it's not even like a bit at that point. It's literally like a forgotten like Bible chapter. You know what I mean?
oh, it's not a bit. I mean, there's like bits in there, like there's like jokes here and there, but most of it's like completely serious. It's completely serious. Either way, so today, what I was mentioning, that underlying joke of like, oh yeah, like I'm this pathetic, sad piece of shit is like reviewing shit that doesn't matter. That comes to an end, like when he comes back in that in this what I call the post cancellation period. So the main point of the thing is with the nostalgia critic, before he came back, he could only review media that was like pre 2000, basically media he pretty much grew up with. Except, like, sometimes you'd get, like, videos here and there where you're, like, reviewing shit that was, like, past 2000s, like Moulin Rouge. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, you could see, like, oh, yeah, he wanted to, like, start not doing the same thing. So, like, when he comes back, he completely destroys the cutoff date. So, now he's reviewing, like, just basically anything he fucking wants.
Then how is he the nostalgia critic? At that point, he's just the critic.
He's the nostalgia critic. He's the nostalgia critic. He's just the nostalgia critic.
He's nostalgic for the good old days, dude, when his videos were good.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think that ever existed, to be fair.
I didn't even show you any of his new videos. Honestly, I still like some of his videos just because, like, I think when he's at his best is, like, when he's, like, not even really criticizing the show that much, but he's just kind of, like, he did, like, a whole video on, like, Nickelodeon, like, what it was like growing up then, and it's, like, I don't know, I kind of like it just because, like, he's kind of, like, taking on this, like, journey of, like, you know, like, actually, like, you know, fucking, like, being nostalgic or whatever, like, just showing you what it was like back then. Like, I kind of enjoy that. And,
yeah.
I
love his Draw My Life video.
I don't know why. I completely forgot about Draw My Life video. I completely forgot about those.
I was like so worried. Like it was so quiet for so long. I was like, did my bit not land? I know I'm pretty good.
I just need to Draw My Life video. I just need to know more about Doug Walker's childhood, dude. Like,
I need to know about his abusive father.
Abusive father. About the time his house burned down. Alright, so I showed you the videos. His very famous Batman and Robin, the Tom and Jerry movie review, and his top 11 nostalgic mindfucks.
Oh god, that one sucks.
And I think I've already showed you in the past his top 11 hottest anime women.
Mm-hmm.
And I've showed you that before, so just but whatever. Anyways, off of those 3 videos, so what's your general? What'd you think? What'd you think?
Of just him in general?
Just him in general. Just which is your initial impressions after watching these videos?
I just think he's like, I just think he's really unfunny, and I think he's like an egomaniac.
Oh yeah, he's an egomaniac. Yes. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that. Dude, it's funny because, like...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, no, that's all I have to say on him. Like, I can't put it any more simple than that, really.
I probably. God. This is all the material you're giving me? No, I'm just kidding.
Just like, hey, cut the mic. You can mute the audio really quick. Really? This is all you give me to work with? I invite you onto my show, and this is what you give me?
This is what you fucking give me, you little fucking piece of shit.
I already burped for you. What more do you want? It peaks there.
Yeah. So, his Batman and Robin review is his most famous review because, like, the fucking, the Bat credit card meme is, like, so funny, isn't it? Like, he goes crazy. Like,
I hate that he can't commit to, like, a scream. You know what I mean? He has that fake scream that you do when, like, you're, like, joking. I just want him to actually just start screaming. You know what I mean? At least at that point, it would go from, like, unfunny to just genuinely, like, psychotic. You know, you could at least, like, it'd at least be something to, like, study. You know what I mean? Like, he's just genuinely frustrated with the scene, but, like, instead it's just really, really, like, unfunny, and it goes on for literally, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I did kind of like the character in the lab coat.
It's just like it gets like bloodier.
Yeah.
It was a nice
but now
touch.
you're just that his blood is just like this guy off screen who just like comes like, I don't know, fucking. I kind of like that bit, honestly. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really enjoy these. I still kind of like the mind fucks just because like, probably not even because like the Doug, but just because like the clips are like fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, but Batman Robin review overrated. That's like normie shit right there.
Exactly. Dude.
The shit what I deemed a classic when I was a kid was the Surf Ninjas video, which I was gonna have you watch, but I think we like pretty much watched enough, and I didn't want to make you watch even more.
His
whole bit in the Surf Ninjas videos, like he's like saying, "Oh, I love this movie," in like sarcastic tone, and he makes like a 17-minute video off of that.
Off of just saying that he just like pretending to like the movie.
Yeah.
Why?
And trying to like justify every scene by like he's like, "Oh, you think this scene might be shitty, but it's actually just like fucking like amazing."
You just don't get it, dude. You just don't get the scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. He's just going off. He's had enough. He's like, guys, I want to talk about something good for once, please.
Oh, he doesn't like actually like the video, by the way.
Well,
like,
of course. I assume he doesn't like a movie called Surf Ninjas.
Yeah, the whole video ends with him like just waking up from a dream. It's like a Wizard of Oz parody.
Oh god.
It's like, yeah, dude. I'm just. Can you like see like why I'm just so fucking fascinated with him? Like he's just. I don't know why. It's just so interesting.
I can at the very least I can see the impact he's had on your life.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Nostalgia Critic, he raised a lot of kids, or I should say, he like introduced like a lot of like film criticism and like fucking like movies and such to like me and like a bunch of other kids. But I'm like the only person who's like, no, I'm actually gonna go check my previous biases. I'm gonna see what my influences actually are. You see, I'm just that's basically just what I'm doing. I'm just
Yeah.
I actually give a shit, like that. I care about the biases I have.
Exactly.
I care about my perspective. I'm just that's me. That's me right there.
Exactly. That's why I'm the same way, dude. That's why I went back and I watched Napoleon Dynamite and Kangaroo Jack.
I watched Napoleon Dynamite and I came to Jack. Came fucking dude. I'm able to lift like. Actually, how much is a lot? Like 300 pounds or something. I don't know. Is that a lot?
No, 300 pounds is like baby stuff. I could lift like
600 pounds.
I could lift like 750 for sure.
750.
Yeah, 750 for sure, dude. Napoleon Dynamite just It unlocks something in me, dude. I just go beast mode. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right. I think that about wraps this up. I am the Nowhere 224. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Is that really your outro?